When we love another while not loving ourselves, we never feel complete. And the more that you can increase your love for yourself, the easier it will be to allow love in from another, and the more deeply fulfilled you will feel. And the more that we love and appreciate and respect ourselves, the more contentment and happiness we'll be able to feel. And the great thing is that the more happiness we feel and the more fun that we have, the more attractive we will become to other people. So loving oneself is really important. And often we have lots of different objections and beliefs about loving yourself. Maybe you've learned that it's conceited to love yourself. Maybe it's not right to put yourself first. And maybe it's just not right to love yourself. So these are some of the things that are going to stop you from really feeling that love. And the more you can feel the love for yourself, the more attractive you become to others. So that's why on Valentine's Day today, we're going to be doing some self-love tapping. I'm Tamara Don from the EFT Training Centre, and I'm going to share with you this lovely routine today. So if you haven't done EFT before, it stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. It's like acupuncture for emotions without the use of needles. And the invitation is simply to do what I do and say what I say. And if you don't like what I do or say, then simply don't do it. But if you do tap along with me, you agree to take responsibility for your own well-being. So today I'm going to be tapping with my lovely remedy to roll from Neal's Yard Remedies. They are diluted, so they're safe to put directly onto your skin. And some of them contain the essential oil of rose, which is the qualities of rose are love, trust, and self-acceptance. And so as you put the oils on your skin, you're absorbing the qualities of those essential oils into your body, and you're tapping on the self-love. So you're working on it from all directions. So what I like to do, if you've got a remedy to roll with you, then it'd be lovely for you to put that on too. Otherwise, you can order them. I like to rub it onto my points before I start. Now, obviously, when I'm doing the top of the head point, I'm going to use different fingers because I don't want to get my hair oily. Oh, okay. That's wonderful. Let's start. So putting your hands in the center of your chest or your heart chakra. And just before we start, assess your level of self-love from a scale from 0 to 10. And hi, Genya. Hi, Rebecca. Lovely to see you. And so put your hands on your heart chakra, and on a scale from 0 to 10, how much self-love are you experiencing right now? And just tune into that number. And if you feel like typing it into the chat, I'd love to see. If I tune in right now, I'd say it's probably a 4 or 5 out of 10. So there's definitely some room for improvement there for me. So just say, I want to feel more love for myself, and take a deep breath. I want to feel okay about thinking about loving myself, and take a deep breath. I want to allow love to flow into every cell of my body. Hi, Catherine. Just tapping on the top of the head now. Acknowledging how much self-love I have right now, and knowing that that is okay, just as it is. And take a deep breath. Moving on to your third eye, center of the forehead. Acknowledging my level of self-love right now. Knowing that I'm okay just as I am. and just as I'm not, and take a deep breath. And beginning of the eyebrows. And I'm opening my heart to receiving a little bit more self-love right now. And take a deep breath. And side of the eyes. And if that self-love had a colour, what colour would it be? And tuning into that colour now. For me, I'm going to go for pink. So infusing pink self-love into my heart. And take a deep breath. And under the eyes, tuning into my level of self-love. And take a deep breath. And under the nose. And infusing even more self-love into every cell, every fibre of my whole entire being. And take a deep breath. And on the chin point. And radiating that level of self-love out around me, above me and below me, to my right, to my left, in front of me and behind me, infusing an abundance of self-love energy. And take a deep breath. And on the collarbone points, infusing that self-love into every thought I think. And take a deep breath. And under the arms, infusing an abundance of self-love into every action I take. And as I go about my day, asking myself, if I truly loved myself, what would I be doing right now? And take a deep breath. And on the thumb point, allowing my day to be guided by love. And take a deep breath. Knowing and trusting that the more I love myself, the more others will love, appreciate, and enjoy my company. And take a deep breath. And on the middle finger, and it's sending an abundance of self-love into my partner, and if you haven't got one, into my potential partner. And take a deep breath. And on the ring finger, because the more they love themselves, the more capacity they will have for sharing that love with me. And take a deep breath. And on the little finger. So the more we love ourselves, the greater our capacity for loving another and for receiving love from another. And take a deep breath. and on the side of the hand, sending that love around the world, to me, to you, to all of us, so that we can all take actions from a place of love, of humanity. And take a deep breath. And put your hands on your heart chakra and say transform, and take a deep breath. Transform. So I don't know about you, but what I'm feeling now is definitely more joy, more happiness, much more of a sense of self-love. I would say a good 7 or 8 out of 10. So assess yourself as well, and write it in the comments. I'd love to see. And of course, if it's not a 10, just repeat this video as many times as you need to increase it even further. So sometimes people ask me, how do I know if EFT is working? So sometimes you'll notice that the level is increasing, so you'll know EFT is working. And if it's not increasing, other signs that it's working is you might feel more energized, more tired. Hi, Jane. So happy you enjoyed it. Hi, Detective Bliss. I'm glad that you're loving it. So yes. So what you can do is you can notice sometimes more tired, sometimes more energized. Sometimes you might notice tingling in your body. Sometimes you might notice yourself yawning or even burping, or emotion might come up. So those are all symptoms that things are moving in your body. You're welcome, Mary. And so if you've enjoyed this video, please do like it, comment, share it, so that others can benefit as well, and repeat it as often as you can. Oh, thank you, Helen. And don't forget that if your levels of intensity haven't changed at all, that's okay. There are lots of good reasons for that. So if you share what's going on for you in the comments, I'll try to point you in the right direction. In the meantime, have an amazing day filled with an abundance of love for yourself, for your family, for your partner, for your friends, for your community, and for humanity. Lots of love. Bye.